What's going on, guys? Jip up here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the Numa Easter egg and Vanguard zombies. This Easter egg is actually pretty easy to complete. It's not that difficult. You just need to pause, take a few pictures, and there's not multiple spawn points except for one part that's technically a part, but it has multiple spawn locations. But other than that, there's not multiple spawn locations for anything else. And for this Easter egg, you will need the Wonder Waff, so if you haven't already, if you don't know already how to do that, I will have my guide linked in the description, and I will put a card in the top right of the screen right now, and go watch that and then come back and yeah, just continue watching this video. But the Wonder Waff is mandatory. You actually need it for some of the steps, and also it's a wonder weapon. It's not bad, it's pretty good. So yeah, if once you're done watching that, come back here, and yeah, so let's just get on with the guide. So the first step in this Easter egg is you need to collect 3 Cipher Reels, and here are the following locations for them. There's one right here on this table, right here next to spawn, next to this M1 Garand wall by. The second one is on this table right here, right across from Pack-a-Punch. And the third and final wheel is right here in the doctor's quarters next to this window right here. Now, before you can use these Decipher wheel parts, you actually need to blow open this little rune or like shrine thing right here. You can see it right here in the doctor's quarters part of the map. It's like glowing red. It's very obvious. And the best way to basically make this available is before you end round 4, come over here and then end the round. And you need 3 Boom Schreier kills right next to it to destroy the vines on it. And before you can use the wheels, you have to destroy this because basically you can't put the wheels inside of this thing. And yeah, so the best way to do this, I recommend, is to just get over here before round 5 and end round 4 right here, and then kill 3 Boom Schreiers right here. And then as you can see, all the vines are gone, and then you can put all the wheel parts in there. Now that you have the Decipher wheels inside of the actual shrine, you actually need to decipher the code. So there are going to be 3 pictures around the map that have these like Japanese symbols on them, and what you're going to want to do is to take pictures of them on your phone or write them down, but it's better if you just take a picture of it, because trying to draw it, it's just not that, it's just easier if you take a picture of it. So just, you know, pause your game, get your phone ready, take the picture, pause the game again, save the picture, whatever you got to do, and just do that for all these pictures. And here are the following locations for each drawing, I guess. The first Japanese drawing is right here in the comm room, right in front of this radio right here. The second Japanese drawing is right under spawn on this table here. You have to shoot it off a stack of books, and boom, there it is. And the third and final Japanese drawing is right here next to Pack-a-Punch on this crafting table, as you can see. Once you have all of your Japanese drawing pictures, you're going to want to come over here to the doctor's quarters and take a picture of this guide right here. Now this guide will be half like gone. It won't be fully there. You'll need a Molotov or a thermite grenade, and once you throw it at it, it'll then reveal the rest of the guide. But once you have the guide, once you've taken a picture of it, then you can just go over to the little dial thing on the shrine over here and figure out the cipher. It's not that hard. You just have to compare the drawing to the key, and yeah, it's very simple. It just takes a minute or two to, like, if you have bad pictures, then it won't be as easy. So make sure you take good just pictures that you can see and you can read all the symbols. And once you've done all of this, another shrine in this area will light up red and it will be able to be activated. But you need to make sure you have the Wonder Waff before you activate the shrine, because if you don't, you actually cannot do this step. Once you activate this shrine, a sort of lockdown will begin, and the original shrine that you did the deciphering on will like kind of be like the central area, and you need to fill this shrine up with souls, and there's only specific zombies you can kill to make it charge up, and it's zombies that have this like blue mist around them, and you have to kill these zombies with the Wonder Waff. You can't kill them with normal guns. The Wonder Waff is the only weapon that will basically fill up the soul box. And there will be Storm Krugers in here and all that, but the Wonder Waff actually insta-kills them, so if you just shoot them once, they die instantly, so the Wonder Waff is perfect for that. But yeah, just make sure you Pack-a-Punch the Wonder Waff before you get in here, otherwise you more than likely will not have enough ammo. But this step is really not hard. You know, it just seems a little intense at first, but it's really not that bad. Just make sure you're not getting overrun by Sturmkrugers, and just make sure that you kill the blue mist zombies with the Wonder Waff. And once you do this enough, a orb will spawn in, and then you'll get a ton of dialogue and just lore and stuff, and it'll go on for about a minute or two. And after that, you're on to the next step. So this next step is actually a pretty cool one. You need to fill up this fountain here in the main central hub area with zombies, and the way you do this is you actually have to get a ton of flogger kills. And what this will do is it will fill up the fountain with zombie blood, and then you can drink the fountain, and basically you are in zombie blood mode. Now it's not as powerful as traditional zombie blood. The zombies will still go after you, but you can see stuff in the dark ether, and also you are very fast. It's like you have maximum stamina, but it goes up you know, a little bit further beyond that. Like, you are actually super fast. Like, you're Usain Bolt at this point. And essentially, the reason you need to do this is because there is a broken mirror piece that you have to find in this like zombie mode. I guess vision. I don't really know what to call it. But yeah, so as you can see right here, this was the my spawn location of the mirror. It's basically, there can be a spawn location in all of the huts, and you basically just have to look up in the rafters, and yeah, eventually you'll find it. So I would get a decent amount of zombie kills with the flogger just so you can make sure that you have enough of the zombie blood. So yeah, there's another location here in the doctor's quarters, and all of the huts there is a spawn location, and you just look up in the ceiling, and if you don't have it there, then just move on to the next hut. And yeah, so it will glow blue, and yeah, that's how you know that the mirror piece is there. The next step to get the second piece of the broken mirror is you need to be in zombie blood mode again, and you need to run around into the hub area until you find this red orb, and you just have to follow it, and it will spawn in a ton of broom shires, so just be ready with a shotgun or whatever, you know, a Wonder Waff would work too. But yeah, just follow this red orb, and then once you're done following it, it will just spawn in the second half of the broken mirror. And yeah, that's all that is for this step. The step is pretty easy, but you do need to be careful for the boom shires because they will down you if you do not shoot them. After you have both of the mirror pieces, come to the dig site and place them on this pedestal or podium looking thing, and a blue orb will spawn in one of the corners of this dig site. It could spawn in the center or on the two sides, and basically just click X on this orb and it'll shoot up into the sky, and then it'll just fly off. It'll literally just shoot off into a random part of the map, and basically you just have to go hunt this orb down and shoot it 3 times. It's kind of like the Gersh step from GK, and it's very easy. It is time based though, so if you are not fast enough, you will have to repeat the step, but it's not a hard step. You just pay attention to where it shoots off, and then just go find it, shoot it, and it doesn't go far. So yeah, just shoot it 3 times, and then it'll go back. And yeah, that's all that is for this step. And congratulations, your boss fight ready. Make sure your Wonder Waff is at least tier 2 packed, you know, buy all the perks you need. Even grab a few covenants because they do help, and just make sure you have armor and any other, make sure you've upgraded your field upgrade, and grab any other, like, you know, score streaks and stuff that could help, because this boss fight it's not hard, but there is one part of the boss fight that gets a little dicey, just a little bit. But yeah, so this boss fight is a very traditional and generic boss fight. There's 3 phases, and basically you're just filling up souls, and then you're shooting Syraxis, because Syraxis is in fact the boss. And yeah, it's very simple, so let me just break it down for you. So for the first phase of the boss fight, it's essentially that one step in the Easter egg where you were filling up souls for that shrine with the Wonder Waff. It's the exact same step. Instead of the shrine though, you're filling up souls for the mirror, and there'll be blue zombies that spawn in with blue mist, and just shoot them with your Wonder Waff, and then they will charge up the mirror, and then once you have enough souls, it'll erupt into like this little bubble, and it'll be kind of like the bubble from Tog der Toten, but once Syraxis is in this bubble, you need to just lay into her with everything. Even throw a monkey bomb just so you can do a DPS, because that is her DPS phase. And if you do not do enough damage in time, she will just regen the health, so it is pretty annoying. But if you just have a shotgun, you can literally just melt her in like a mag. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so that is the first phase. The second phase is essentially the same thing, except instead of blue mist zombies, it's blue mist boom shires. So not too different, but a little different, and it's not too bad. It doesn't change it up that much. Basically, just boom shires will spawn in. Just make sure you shoot them with the Wonder Waff to fill up the mirror. Yada yada yada. DPS phase, and then it's done. The third phase is where things get a little tricky, because instead of blue mist zombies or blue mist boom shires, you probably guessed it already, but it is blue mist Sturmkriegers, and this could get a little annoying, because you can't just straight up kill the Sturmkriegers, because you need them to fill up the souls, and they need to get a little close to the blue mirror. They don't need to be like right up next to it, but they do need to be at least in the pit, and they just will lay into you because a lot of them will spawn in, and it could get a little overwhelming with the boom shires and the zombies. So make sure you're not just tunnel visioning onto the Sturmkriegers. Make sure you also are clearing out the zombies just so you don't get overwhelmed. But if you fill up the souls with the Sturmkriegers and you shoot Syraxis enough and kill her, congratulations, you beat the Easter egg. And that's it. You'll get the ending cutscene, and I say cutscene loosely because it's basically just a slideshow presentation. But anyway, you'll get the ending cutscene, and then you actually do get a couple more rewards. You'll get a bunch of salvage and some pack bunch of weapons, and you will also get a free ray gun, which is pretty nice. And you will also get this animated calling card called Heads Up, which I don't know why it's not in the challenges, but that is a reward for beating the Easter egg. You will get this calling card called Heads Up, and it's actually nice. You know, I won't lie, it's a pretty cool calling card. But yeah, so that is the entire SHI Numa Easter egg guide. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope this helped you out in completing this Easter egg. And if you want to see more videos like this, or just any more content on my channel, because I do funny moments, and this isn't my traditional style of content, but yeah, if you would please like and subscribe, you know, comment anything you want below, and yeah, share with anyone trying to grow the channel a little bit. And yeah, it's J-Pop, guys. I hope this helped, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.